Welcome back everyone. I'm going to have another look at an Everyman crossword today. As usual, link is in the description. Have a go yourself first. Let me know how you get on. Okay. Ones who do sums to slice when wastage occurs, finding turning point. Ones who do sums. Adders? Don't know. Come back to that one. Southern European Roman resort. No, not seeing that one either. A refusal in Paris will be coming soon. That's anon. A is from A in the clue. Refusal in Paris, the French word for no is non. And anon means coming soon. Craze that is, we're told, increasingly leonine. That means lion-like, I think. Leonine. No, come back to that. Gelato blended smoothly. Now that looks like an anagram of gelato. Is that another one of these musical words that I don't really know? Legato, I assume, means smoothly in music. Let me know if it doesn't. In East End, that man's going to relent. Yeah, that's ease off, I think. Yeah. So this is saying in an excuse me, in an East London accent, like you might hear on, say, EastEnders, that man's going is ease off. If you say it out loud, ease off. And relent is ease off as well. Tricky one. Slow down, making you more likely to run. Not sure about that one. These are collarless, fitted, and they might keep you warm. Don't know, not doing very well today. At first, surgeon dresses, wrapping key component of cleaning wounds. Don't know. What was this one? Craze that is, we're told, increasingly leonine. Goddess of discord returns to see father. Don't know. In Jacques Tati's Traffic, we see advocate of big government. Statist, I think. That's just hidden in the word Jacques Tati's Traffic. I don't know who Jacques Tati is, but Statist, statist. Presumably that's somebody that advocates big government. There you go. Superlatively skillful, refined ancients. That's going to be an anagram of ancients. Superlatively means it almost certainly ends in est. Canniest. That's a word that means the most skillful. I think it's Scottish or Northern English, possibly. With feet pointing inwards, glutton takes age to come forward at last. Don't know. Listen, eat less, starting with small cutlery. Something spoon, something knife, don't know. Drink raised, taking note of a king. Regnal, something like that. Yeah, I think it is regnal. That means of a king, and it's lager, backwards, so because it's a down clue, raised can mean backwards, and taking note is G, like the musical note G, giving us a regnal. What you're trying to do, alone, very engrossed. Yeah, what you're trying to do is solve. Quite meta. So alone is sol, and if you engross V for very inside, you get solve. Ultimately frugal, that's the L. Every man has to be. We see this quite commonly in the Everyman, the author referencing him or herself. Every man has is I've. And if you put that after the L, it's live, which means to be. Socialist actors run out. Not sure. On the radio, a contender's coming. Yeah, so this is arrival. Arrival. So on the radio means said out loud. A contender is a rival, and the coming of something is an arrival. So that's coming as a noun, I think. Boycotts sick-looking film about ballet. Don't know many ballets. Swan Lake, the Nutcracker. Boycotts sick-looking. Nope, come back to that. What was this one? Goddess of Discord returns to see father. Could be sire. Is it Eris, the goddess of discord? That backwards gets sire, which is father. Could be. Let's go with that for now. The writer supports peaceful, engrossing, good time in national park. What national park fits there? Lake District, New Forest, Peak District, Norfolk Broads, Exmoor, Dartmoor. Don't know. Where should we look now? Let's have a look at this one. Listen, eat less, starting with small cutlery. Stainless steel fits nicely, doesn't it? Let's have a look at that. So, definition is cutlery. Listen, eat less, starting with small. Is it just an anagram of eat less, listen? I think it's an anagram of listen, eat less, and starting must be the anagram indicator. I'm not sure, not entirely sure about that. Starting with small suggests, I don't know. Yeah, let me know in the comments exactly how that works. The writer support, so we've got the I there, that's the writer again, talking about him or herself. So this is Serengeti, is it? That's a national park in Tanzania, in Africa. So the writer supports peaceful, that'd be serene. Engrossing, good. So like we had before with the V, the G is engrossed in serene, G for good. And T for time, like in physics. But altogether, Serengeti. Slow down. Not so fast. Slow down is not so fast, making you more likely to run. Making you more likely to run. Why does that mean not so fast? Don't know. Again, let me know what that's getting at. Southern European Roman resort. Now, resort is an interesting word in crosswords because, of course, it's also resort, which I suspect, looking at the letters, that's probably what we've got here. San Remo? Is that a place? Not sure I've heard of it, but that's an anagram of S for Southern, E for European, and Roman, resorted. And I think what it's getting at is the whole clue is also the definition. So this is what's called an and lit clue. So presumably San Remo is a resort in Italy. Don't know, let me know if you've been there. Ones who do sums, to slice when wastage occurs, finding turning point. Not seeing that at all. At first, surgeon dresses, wrapping key component of cleaning wounds. Socialist. Actors run out. I wonder if this is just an anagram of. I was going to say act as an R, but that's too many letters. Socialist. That's always. It's usually red. Oh yes, it's Castro. We're looking for a specific socialist. So actors is a cast, like in a play. And in cricket, sorry for everyone outside of England and the Commonwealth, but it's another cricket reference. RO is run out. Too much cricket and crosswords, I'll certainly give you that. Noisy beasts, 101 reprobates, Australian being hugged. Now 101 must be CI, Roman numerals. Is it cicadas? Those are noisy beasts, 101. Reprobates is cads. And the word cads is hugging A for Australian. Like you might see, where might you see A meaning Australian? I don't know, but perhaps you've got some examples of where A is Australian. With feet pointing inwards. I'm worried if this might be a ballet or dance term that I don't know. Glutton takes age to come forward at last. I don't know if I'm going to get that one. Berries regularly consumed in Jewish rite. It could be the alternate letters of berries, so regularly is BRIS. I don't know if that's a Jewish rite though. Isaac's son, devoured by songbird, detailed in book. Who was Isaac's son? I don't know. Being a little economical, I costed plain white fabrics. Tricky one today. Wow. Librarian and rhymester, Kingston upon Hull's ill-humoured, notable primarily. So this is going to be Larkin, the poet. Again, like we had over here, it's an and lit clue where the whole thing is meant to serve as the wordplay and as the definition. So this whole thing is a way of describing Philip Larkin, the poet, but also, looking at the word primarily, it's the first letters of all these words. Larkin. Yeah, so ill-humoured is counted as one word, and Kingston upon Hull as one word, I suppose. Larkin, Larkin. These are collarless, fitted, and they might keep you warm. Don't know. Endless, unceasing, awful pest. Right, ones who do sums, to slice when wastage occurs, finding turning point. So I would think our definition here is turning point. That would be really useful to get all these first starting letters, wouldn't it? Craze, that is, we're told, increasingly leonine. Mania. Oh, it is mania. That's a craze. Mania. So this is saying when you say it out loud or when you're told it, it sounds like mania, like MANIER, possibly, having more of a mane, like a lion's mane. Mania. It's a tricky one, that. Summer solstice. Didn't I say? No, I said adder, didn't I? Summer. So ones who do sums are summers, like that. Let's have a look at the rest of it. Solstice. Not very topical, is it, for December? So summers, to slice when wastage occurs. That's just an anagram of to slice, I think, isn't it? TOSLIC. I don't know what wastage is getting at. Once you do sums, summers, the rest of it is an anagram of to slice when wastage occurs. Don't know. But summer solstice is a turning point in the year. It's the time when the days start getting shorter. Being a little economical, I costed plain white fabrics. Yeah, it's calicos. I only know that word from crosswords. Not entirely sure what it means. Presumably it's white fabrics. So it's a little part of the phrase economical, I costed. So that's what being a little is getting at, and it's just here hidden. CALICOS, calicos. So this could be bris then. Should I write it in? Don't know what that is, but yeah, let me know in the comments what that is. Isaac's son. Could be Esau. Devoured by songbird. What's a songbird beginning with T? Detailed in book. These are collarless, fitted, and they might keep you warm. Could it be an anagram of collarless? Let's put it in the anagram finder and see. Solar. Solar something, I think. Cells. Solar cells. So that is, yeah, so it's an anagram of collarless. That's what fitted is getting at. It's saying anagram it. They might keep you warm, solar cells. I suppose that's saying they provide power, possibly. Yeah, so it is Esau. And this is going to be thesaurus. Ah, that's very clever. Detailed. So like we had before with resort, detailed can also be detailed. So Isaac's son is Esau, E-S-A-U, and he's devoured by the songbird, which is a thrush. But because it's detailed, we're taking away the last letter, the H. And a thesaurus is a book. Very good. Endless, unceasing, awful pest. Don't know. Right, boycotts sick-looking film about ballet. Black Swan, is that a ballet? I said Swan Lake earlier, didn't I? Close enough. Black Swan. I think it's just saying boycotts is blacks, as in blacklists, I suppose, and pale sick-looking is wan. Oh, it's a film about ballet. Black Swan must be a film about ballet. Right. Very good. So yeah, Black Swan. I think that's what that is. So what's this? At first surgeon. We got that. That's the S. Tresses. clothes. Wrapping key, component of cleaning wounds. No, don't know. Right, we're nearly there. With feet pointing inwards, glutton takes age to come forward at last. I wonder if it's something toad. With feet pointing inwards, sounds like the definition. I'm trying to think what the word for glutton is that we need. Glutton takes age. Oh, it's pigeon toad. The glutton is a pig. The age is eon. Glutton is pig. Age is eon. To come forward at last. Pigeon toad. To come forward must be toe, I suppose. No, to pigeon. Forward at last could be the D, which means. Oh, I see. Yes, it's glutton is the pig. Age is eon. Toe is to is just in the clue. To, and then I think it's saying come forward at last is the ed from those two parts. Slightly unusual, but I think that must be the answer. And pigeon toed must mean you have feet pointing inwards, I guess. Something saline solutions. Let's write it in and have a look. Sometimes you just have to guess the answer and then work backwards. I can see that that is something to do with cleaning wounds, perhaps. So, at first, surgeon. S. Dresses. Wrapping key. Not seeing that at all. At first, surgeon. Presumably that's the S. Dresses. Dresses. No, don't know. Again, sorry there's something I couldn't explain today, but let me know in the comments what that's getting at. Finally then, endless, unceasing, awful pest. Nuisance. That's an awful pest anyway. Endless, unceasing. Yeah, this is just saying take the end off of unceasing, the G. Awful means anagram. And I believe the rest of that will give us an anagram for nuisance, which is the pest. Right, so let's check everything, see that we got it right. Good. So there we go. Let me know what your favourite clues were. Let me know if there's anything you want me to explain. And also, if you enjoy this sort of thing, do press subscribe. There'll be crosswords at least twice a week from now on. So, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time.